second game in the lower bracket, round 2, and it's Germany versus France. Spiral playing Orc against SyDe for the Undead. SyDe had a great run so far, eliminating Hitman, or throwing down Hitman, and just barely defeated by Cash earlier today. Will his run continue, or will Spiral make up for his off-racing yesterday and make a deeper run through the lower bracket? We start on Twisted Meadows.
Twisted Meadows, a map very rarely seen in this matchup, normally always vetoed by Undead. But here it's actually not too bad. Why is that, Neo? Because for Farseer, this map isn't bad, but it's not insanely amazing. For Blade Master and the whole triple hero shebang, that's where it's insanely good. And Spiral, by the way, playing without a barracks. What the hell is going on here? Normally Spiral goes Farseer into quick barracks play, into heavy creeping, high levels, and expansion. But he's playing without a barracks, looking to tech quickly. And it's SyDe playing again a ghoul build. With a DK though. Not going crazy with a Dreadlord here.
Yeah, welcome to Crazy Town.
Welcome to Crazy Town indeed.
You're the master of the openings, Remo. I'm glad if you take it from here.
I think Spiral is expecting some kind of greedy... What the hell?
2 burrow.
This is barracks. 2 burrow without a barracks.
Mercs?
What?
Like, what?
I don't get it.
Me neither. I hope he gets it.
Maybe he's going for the burrow because he's afraid of a DK running over with skeletons. And you can pretty quickly go to 4 skeletons and then the second burrow can be denied for a long time.
The player's forces are under attack.
What?
They know each other inside out from old Oceanus days. Hotkey check. Okay. So we can expect a couple of shenanigans here between them, maybe.
No narrow tower in the main yet, so these wolves might find something useful to do. In the meantime, DK trying to make his time useful by going for the green.
Spiral finds them.
Creeping merchants on this map. Not merchants. Creeping the gnolls on this map. The bigger gnoll camp is a complete nightmare nowadays because skeletons get purged. Which is why almost always this is, vetoed. But SyDe knew this was going to be Farseer. Knew this was not going to be Blade. So I actually like this by SyDe, leaving this map in the pool. Something that you would never want to do against anybody who plays Blade Master.
Alright, so what's this build? It's an early war mill into grunts. Spiral keeps on confusing me, Remo. I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, so far it doesn't look like it's making the most sense. I guess he's expecting a fast expansion, and against that he's trying to pressure. And there it does make sense, I suppose. Right. The early war mill. Yeah, that's a question mark.
I mean, gives him quite some lumber. 2 ghouls split to pressure this Farseer a little. But yeah. Any last hits here? It's kind of difficult to do against Coil. Still 0 experience. SyDe.
Yeah, I like the confidence by SyDe here to move in towards the camp. Even if 1 or 2 ghouls dies here, this is fine if you get level 2.
Almost already in the air. Just a tiny bit too early. That's a lot of mana used in this skirmish.
Oh wow, double Woofy surround, my goodness. And that's level 2, even without the big Overseer going his way. And that's another coil available. These 2 wolves actually have a big impact. These 2 wolf kills.
Still not getting it here. No mana anymore. Aiming for the Farseer now.
Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, nope, doesn't have it. I think this is... Even if he gets this around, I don't think he can hold it. It's too much damage here now with the grunts, with the wolves.
Yesterday I called SyDe done. We have a little Beckenbauer in Spiral. This
Oh,
ghoul's
Farseer
gonna
wants his last
fall.
hit.
Yeah, all of a sudden he got like 40%.
Ooh, that was close. Oh,
Dude, what
Oh,
the
man.
hell?
really lucky by Spiral, honestly. Like, he barely squeezed out of 3 surrounds. This very easily could have gone the other way. But as it is, TP is still intact. The TC is coming out.
The beast.
That's an early sacrificial pit by side. Wait a minute. Are you playing Worms? For real?
Tier 3 on the way. I mean, it's a big map. Having vision is never wrong. Especially if you have like the scout acolyte remaining. And if you have the resources, doesn't cost much gold, just lumber.
Oh, dude. Again, these wolf surrounds. The DK otherwise wouldn't be level 2. Such a big deal. I don't think I've surrounded a wolf once in my life.
There's always something to learn, Remo. Ooh, there's a coil ready. Spiral playing nicely around this.
Yeah. Should be going to Spiral, but it's taking a lot of time. Farseer and TC, both really low experience. Slaughterhouse coming, Lich second, but no Fiends.
Headhunter.
Not yet.
Raider, like one headhunter only.
Dude, Frenzy Ghouls and Worms could work out in theory. Frenzy Ghouls plus Nova kill all the headhunters, and the Worms slow and kill everything else.
It's a slaughterhouse though. Spiral knows
you
there's a
want
pit.
statues.
The town is under siege.
Peon coming out. Spiral ready to expand here at 40. Oh, nice rock golem pull. Not only Night Elves and Orcs can do this, also the Undead.
A player's forces
There's a
are under
peon.
attack.
He's expanding with this Farseer TC play. More headhunters, more Kodos. We're still waiting for the Boneyard. Tier 3 is ready.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Boneyard. This could just be... Oh my god.
Dreadlord.
It's looking like Boneyard, though.
Dreadlord.
Dreadlord third. This is what some people play in Undead Mirror, but ghouls and worms against orc? Well, if it is gonna be worms, we'll see.
Always in for a treat watching side. Destroyer upgrade queued. Frenzy as well. Low on lumber now.
Normally the primary reason why worms don't work against orc is because there's lots of piercing damage and also Blade Master control plus ensnare, especially with tier 3. We are gonna have piercing damage and ensnare for Spiral, but no tier 3 upgrades. So maybe these worms will be doing a better job. Oh, and guess what?
Got it.
Player's forces
Going for the cancel.
There's reinforced defenses already, but also 2 skeletons preparing for the attack. And boy, that's gonna be easy.
Yeah, definitely a cancel. But also the undead heroes falling further behind in experience. TC in the meantime was able to get level 3. Dreadlord is coming from the main. Oh no, he's keeping him away. The shade, giving the vision. Side, outmaneuvering his opponent kind of. Which of course is not that hard to do with a
player's
shade.
forces are under attack.
Oh, one headhunter trapped in the back. He should have Nova first, right? Doesn't he?
No.
Oh, really? Playing ghouls with frost armor?
Town is
That's
under
weird.
siege.
That's very
Wait,
weird.
Is that
Oh.
Dark Ritual? TP.
It's not Dark Ritual, is it? TP to save the destroyer. That one is saved. One ghoul dies, though. I think that's a mistake not going for Nova. But maybe you wanted to keep the heroes safe.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the shade in the middle. Does he see the army? This would be important. SyDe wasn't looking at the shade. He was focused on the creep camp. So now this creep jack could be finding him.
Still quite some
No,
time.
he did see it. He did see it. Okay. Shade will find the code.
12 knowledge. Where's the item? Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Stubby mask. Oh, how nice. But Spiral comes in from the right hand side. Lots of time for SyDe to step back into the main. Oh, not for the Dreadlord though. Prevents the storm for a little as the TC is falling asleep. But end snares are ready and the Zeppelin isn't in time.
Pretty crazy move by Spiral as well, right? Like he moved from his merchant all the way through a bend towards the lab without having scouted this at all. He could have just been walking into nowhere, but just happened to find SyDe creeping there. Of course, it's the classic play when you TP'd back and you lost map control to go for the lab creep, so kind of to be expected, I suppose. Oh, next ensnare finds the statue. That's a big deal. That should be a pretty easy kill here as well. SyDe is coming in with the frenzy ghouls, but seeing the speed scroll, he will retreat again. Stomp on the DK. Dropping quite low, dropping really low.
TP is gone, so he has to go for that invul maybe. The sleep a little too late in this fight. Grunts move.
SyDe has to get past the front line. He has to reach the headhunters in the back, but
Yes, easier said than done.
it is. And the TC, of course, always the linebacker here, keeping them in check with the stomps. And suddenly Spiral with a massive supply lead.
And the expo is almost up as well. Secured by a tower. SyDe trapped in his base. What can he do? How can he break out of this?
A player's forces
Well.
are under attack.
The Spiral just walks away. You know, it's not that hard. Wait, is he gonna go for an island expo? It's not that easy to creep with the ghouls.
Nope. There's wolves everywhere. Scouting.
A town is under
Peons
siege.
made their way back a little too early. But yeah, Spiral is keeping him trapped in his base again.
Yeah, these sleeps on the TC don't really do much if he doesn't use that time to run past him. But it's very hard to make that choice. It's only frenzy ghouls, and it's not that many. Now finally come the destroyers and the statues again from the other side. DK level 3, finally. Oh, the Zeppelin trying to load him up.
SyDe can't break upkeep.
Spiral is fine with this. He's mining off 2 bases.
Yeah. SyDe can't break upkeep. Yeah, he doesn't have the nukes. Finally, we have Nova. Desperate for level 2. Man, if only he had that Nova earlier. And didn't misclick. Here we go. Second Nova, second kill.
Wait, was it really
Yeah.
Dark Ritual
Yeah,
first?
yeah.
Oh, that's a yikes. I thought it was Frost Armor.
Usually the hand that feeds, but not here. $69 supply for Spiral.
TC's completely out of mana though. I would love to see SyDe commit now to the Headhunters and spam Rod of Necromancy or something. But then again, it's not really many ghouls left. Oh my god, this army is so big.
The Dreadlord. Not an easy life for him. He's swapping these Rod of Necromancies to, as you say, raise these skeletons. Dark Ritual for once nice to have. There's one more Nova. That could result in a double kill. This Lich is quite a carry so far. Level 2 Dreadlord going into Vamp Aura immediately. Also TP, but that exposes the DK. Wow, we bought the TP again.
If SyDe, like if he holds a little bit longer, these heroes can completely run out of control.
Yeah.
But still, the army is so much bigger for Spiral.
Statues also carrying hard. This Dreadlord, man, what does it do except tank? Okay, now sleeping again.
TP. Ooh,
Is that worth
needs
it?
to get next to the shop.
Okay, could commit with a DK.
SyDe's been fighting a lot of kills though, to be
Yeah.
honest.
It still is 2 base, 1 base.
It's only tier 2 orc though. Spiral should really go tier 3.
He has a Spirit Lodge.
A player's forces are under attack.
Why?
Yeah, for Sentry. Sentry wards. Suddenly we have a good number of frenzy ghouls again. There's only one stomp ready. Oh, doesn't want to lose the crypt, but he will. These sleeps are a little premature.
SyDe is holding on. Defends every single push so far.
Spiral's still under pressure though, I think. Because if he just goes for creeping right now, Spiral, these undead triple hero will get so strong so quickly. Oh, but look at the sentries. This is really smart by Spiral. This Witch Doctor is super smart. Because he wants to prevent creeping on the undead side as much as he can.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, so he's going for a creep jack, I guess. There's no TP. The Shades saw the ward. Kind of weird that SyDe still goes for it.
More destroyers being morphed. And a couple of these headhunters are out of position. The first stomp kind of misses. But still good damage from this orc army. But the headhunters, once they're reached, they can get exposed as well. Ghoul standing next to the TC, though. That was a big mistake, I think. But now TC out of mana. And now these heroes can take over. Level 3 on the Lich. Level 2 now on the Nova. Sleep on the TC again. The Coda Beast getting focused next. Nova, oh my god. Look at these headhunters all lined up next to each other.
But it's only the heroes remaining. Where are the ghouls? They're all dead. The Lich has to clean this alone. The DK, like, he has to heal him up. Yeah, he might be able to, but man, there's another Nova now. There's another Nova now. That's an invitation. No spreads, but there's Ensnare. And there's still no TP.
DK so close to dying. Chain Lightning almost ready.
Another hit. Another hit.
On the Raider.
Oh, that's it. Gets it. What did the Lich do in the meantime? Nothing. GG by SyDe. Spiral relentlessly pushing into that base. And in the end, breaking through. He was about to split his head in two.
That was a fun game.
Yes.
But dude, if that Lich had had Nova first, this could have looked very different.
Yeah. I agree. If not for this misclick, we'll love to play the game from there.
Fun game. Very fun. So Spiral takes the lead.
There's a lot of what ifs in this tournament. Like, what if Spiral is not off racing in the first game? What if in Super Bowl plays a little more careful? What if Neutron has normal ping and is not in Los Angeles, of course? Cool. Cool to see that almost all these games are on equal footing. At least today.
Who's gonna join the other three? Foggy, Cash, Hawk. I guess they were the biggest favorites here coming into this tournament, with perhaps a question mark on Cash.
Mhm.
Now it's gonna be either SyDe or Spiral joining them. And with fourth place, will be guaranteeing $200 for themselves. This series still gonna take a while. Best of 5, only one map down. Second map will be Northern Isles. And here we saw the Dreadlord Expo into Wagon Push with Necros before.
Still my favorite game of this tournament. Just mass skeletons.
SyDe is saying, turns out there's a reason why no one plays ghouls versus orc.
There's also a reason why nobody picks Dark Ritual first.
Yeah, there's a really good reason for that, I think.
Thought I was level 2, lol.
Right out of the altar, instant level 2. That wouldn't be too bad.
I think Todd would approve. So, with a possible Lich Nova pick first. Can SyDe tie this up again? Or will Spiral run away with the 2-0? This question will be answered on Northern Isles.
It looks like this is just SyDe's build. He's going Ghoul opening every single time. Doesn't have to be Dreadlord. Could very well be DK. But should definitely be one of the two. Lich, not a good idea. In my opinion. Especially against Blade Master. But then again, Frost Armor, who knows? But I mean, Blade Master, let's be real. We're not going to see a Blade Master. We're going to see a Farseer 99%.
It's Spiral.
I have seen Spiral play Blade Master first before in this matchup, but only on ladder. In a competitive game, in a pro game, I've never seen him do it once.
I think me neither. Or maybe it did surprise me once, but yeah, it should be a Farseer. Spiral equals what?
What? Inspired by cash, perhaps?
Huh. With the shop in the middle of the entrance.
Wait. That's too late though to go for the speed scroll instantly, right?
I think so.
I think he's gonna have to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. The mistake that SyDe made earlier against Cash, trying to fast expand with the Dreadlord, was he didn't have enough ghouls, and he was probably focusing too much on the grunt kill.
There's quite a few ghouls now. Shop only at 50%.
Oh, and he's trying to confirm the hero.
Wow.
And there we go. Blade Master on Spiral.
Knowing
what the hell?
That could possibly be something else than a Farseer. Okay.
So the Blade Master goes for the Murloc first, hoping for the slippers.
Well, but then of course the timing lines up.
But couldn't he just instead go for the claws guy and then go over to the shop? Oh, slippers, okay.
Should we question him? Maybe we shouldn't question him. Dreadlord out. Ghouls, skeletons. Once again, we're in for an interesting game.
Forces are under attack.
But once again, SyDe doesn't continue making ghouls. He goes to 4 and then he stops. I don't think that's the right way.
If you stop here, does it give you a big advantage on something?
Well, it gives you enough gold to go for an expansion right away, but first you have to creep the natural. Wow, he's teching.
Okay.
What?
And Spiral keeps on creeping these.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that is very unusual undead orc opening, to say the least.
Blade Master, of course, has means of healing with the heal salves. Dreadlord doesn't, unless he goes for Vampiric.
2 acolytes here, just to be safe. Oh, once again, the little trick by waking up the creep so they cast Bloodlust. But yeah, I mean, he's pretty much like faking this expansion. Is he doing this Garg opening again, but this time without an expansion?
I still think he has to expand. But I guess tier 2 expansion, perhaps. Oh. Both dropping low.
But there's more Windwalk. There's more backstab. He's risking it. Speed scroll. No!
Level up. Sleeps around.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, Spiral.
Oh no. I am clever. With the typo. That's the best about it.
Oh no. Next run. Oh. Well, I guess like that.
No, the
end no.
Army wiped out.
Dude, if the Dreadlord now dies to the creeps, how amazing. Oh my god!
That's the worst thing. that ever happened? Oh God!
Dude, he's level 3 almost.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Blade Master comes in again, gets the Cloak of Shadows for 3 ghouls and 1 Blade Master. Worst trade ever. Oh, I can't wait for chat to catch up to this.
Man, that was pretty funny.
Blade Master's just diving, right? Yep, here we go. But there's sleep and potion and... Wait. Reveal?
Kill him somehow? Dude, no way.
That was...
Why didn't you buy a heal pot?
He just was... Oh, there we go. Oh, Remo, can you please just fast forward in time to let me see what the chat writes to this? Thank you, Corvus, for the 15 euro donation. Thanks for the streams, guys. Loved you at Anaheim and the following Town Hall rant. Keep it up. Thank you. Much love.
By the way, you know, as funny as this was, it was also really well done by SyDe to patiently wait to kill the Murloc and then, you know, make him run, let him run into these end snares.
Yeah, Spiral, what now?
He needs to get his heroes up quickly.
Yeah, but how? No grunts.
Otherwise,
How is he supposed to
friendly
creep?
ghouls. Pretty scary.
But SyDe is also chilling it quite a bit, right? Like, oh, my early game was pretty good. Let's just enjoy, like, the safety of my home a little.
The best thing is, I am tilted. Why would you be?
How much chat can add to the experience?
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, Creepjack opportunity. Hex on the Dreadlord, but there's a statue. DK is about to come out. He's not gonna be dying. Surround. Oh my god. No way. He's got a big heal.
He's so committed to this. And the coil arrives just in time. Oh, how wonderful. There's no mana anymore.
Oh, the shadow.
He's still so hurt. Needs another coil. Gets it. This DK, man. What a savior.
Players'
Oh,
forces
He's
and the Raider.
so eager to kill this Dreadlord. He's blind of rage.
Not quite working out. But Frenzy is coming, and so is the Lich, and this will be 2 big power spikes.
Oh my god.
Chat is pretty good right
Yep.
now.
Oh. Trades a coil for a Raider for...
Wait, Red on level 3. Sleep. Ooh, the shadow. Careful.
Quite some personality into this game.
Is that sleep level 2? No. Wait, is it aura level 2? No. What?
It's nothing
is that
level 2.
111?
It's both level 1. Maybe he thinks he's still level 2.
Players' forces are under attack.
Okay, we have triple hero now. Okay, now it's sleep level 2. Yeah, how do you recover? Like, how do you even stay in the game? Shout out for Spiral's fighting spirit, I think.
Well, you know, triple hero, high levels, crit stomp. Anything is possible, maybe. Ring of Protection +4. I think that's pretty nice for the Dreadlord, actually.
Yeah. Like,
Can tank much more.
Spiral is just seeking for revenge against him. There's one target. He just ignores the entire army. He doesn't even see them. For him, Spiral is just playing Dreadlord solo.
A player's
Wait,
SyDe.
he's creeping the red camp? What? with frenzy goals?
Okay.
Alright, bro, you need the statue to heal, though. Well, frenzy goals do have a lot of damage, I guess.
Spiral is nowhere to be seen. Helm of Valor?
Valor. Pretty bad.
Okay, double aura now. Lich has a claw. I think the inventory can be pretty happy about that. But Spiral arrived on tier 3 as well, with a TC, with a Torrent Totem. So Raider Walker. Blade Master's highly underleveled though.
Shade now finds the orc in the middle, so now Spiral. Oh yeah, his whereabouts are known. And I would love to see a base run by right now with Frenzy Ghouls. Because there's no TP. At the very least, this would cost a TP.
Well, look what we got here. First Nova, first Coil, double kill.
Only 2 peons though, I guess. In the meantime, Expo coming up for side. Dude, these shades for side have been looking so good.
And they're really not that expensive, right? Only on lumber, like a lot.
Yeah, but when you play ghouls, you have tons of lumber anyways. Oh, side is Morphin.
And gets the Kodo for free.
Oh, that's nice. So many sleeps on the Dreadlord, by the way.
Yeah, pretty cheap. Full mana. Oh, wow. Let's see how long these ghouls can survive against only level 2 Blade Masters. Stun was okay. Headhunters, they really have to put in some damage.
Shadow.
Man, surround. Side the Lord of the Rings.
And now even the DK dies. Oh, but he dodges his Storm with that invul. Very well done. Lich is out of mana now. Lich might be dying, but the Frost Armor still protecting him for a little bit longer. Last Coil saves the hero, and now Sleep coming in over towards the blade. And that means not much damage at all to be feared. Spiral, he wants a hero kill. At least one, but no, instead it's his Blade Master getting surrounded almost. He could surround him if he wants. He wants to kill the Lich. He wants really, really, really badly.
Where's the Coil? Is there mana? He's trying to run it off, and it works. Is there Sleep? Oh, wow. It's...
Frenzy Ghouls doing it! Perhaps.
Well, I guess the creep at the very beginning is a little to blame as well.
I don't know what you're talking about. In the meantime, Dreadlord level 4. It's Aura level 2. Bad lifesteal.
Yep.
Alright, Spiral, this is what we call game over.
But it's so funny how, with how much confidence Side was playing after this, like, after what happened in the early. Everything was clicking, everything was working. The biggest chest of all of France, and man, quite some plays afterwards.
And the Frost Worm is ready!
Well, 3.5 heroes.
Worms and Frenzy Ghouls, boys. Let's go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mana
Stone for the DK.
Yeah.
That is the perfect drop.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude. Lich about to be level 3. If Spiral wins this game, by the way, he's the most insane player of all time. It's not gonna be very easy, though.
Can't even think of how he should start to try to find a way.
That doesn't sound very hopeful, Neo.
You know, I'm not doing my 100% anymore, but... Dude, we got 2 donations by Klabauta, 5 euros each. If one of them was a mistake, please let us know. We can easily refund this, but we are very, very, very thankful. Thank you.
Town is under siege.
Blade Master to the expansion. He could die right here. If he just gets slapped over and over. Oh, but there's no detection here. Or is there?
Yep.
Uh-oh! Yep, you're dead, bro.
Sleep. Here we go.
It's gonna take a little while.
Yep.
Oh, maybe not so long. Yep. Dead. D-E-D. Dead.
Oh, quite some Freddy Krueger nightmares he got there.
And now 4-3-3 levels with frenzy ghouls, with worms, 70 supply, side on 2 bases.
You know these games that have these challenges, they throw you in a scenario which seems very hard at first and you have to get out of that bad situation. That's the Omega Ultra boss right here.
And in we go. TC needs to get off some amazing stones, but the ghouls run past him. This time he's also getting slapped. Yeah, this was hopeless. GG. Great game by Side.
Yeah.
The best Murloc huntsman of all time. And 1-1.
Oh boy. He will think about this game for a long time. I hope
Side must have had so much fun.
I hope someone clipped that and turned it into a video. Because oh god. Yeah. That's like star-shaped triple bash levels of yikes.
It's way worse than that.
That was fun. That was real fun. So 1-1 again. No clean games today. It's all going at least to 4 maps. Side joins the game. Murlocs are your friends. In his case, absolutely true.
2 grunts and a Blade Master lost to the Murlocs.
Was it 3? I think it was 3.
Was it 3?
It was 3.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, it was 1 sleep surround and 2 ensnared, right? Oh boy. It's a long day today.
It is, but it's a fun day today as well.
This is map 3 coming up next. Concealed Hill.
Alrighty. Let's see what we get now. We had a double burrow into Techno Barracks first. And then we had this ultimate disaster of a Murloc creep. And now what? Side ties up the series. And how can Spiral find his nerves back? I think that's the biggest question here.
I think this is going to be a Farseer play once again. And look at Side's build. This is a crypt with quite the delayed barracks. Now in a super mega crazy world, this could be a tavern hero first. But I think it's rather the Dreadlord. This is looking like a very expo-focused Dreadlord play, with lots of ghouls early, Dreadlord a little bit delayed, and then lots of gold income early. And, you know, harassing expansions with the Blade Master we saw very successfully done earlier by Cash. But I'm pretty sure Spiral is not gonna play Blade here again.
Yeah, no. He should just stick with a Farseer, just for good luck, even. Play what you feel comfortable with.
Wow. He's going Blade.
Okay.
And that means Side is going for the wrong read. Side is expecting the Farseer here.
Okay.
Because playing Fast Expo on this map against Blade Master, that's really scary.
So Spiral expects him wait, how do I put this? Spiral expects him to think that Spiral goes Farseer again, and therefore goes for a Blade Master to go for the hard counter. It is a Dreadlord, by the way.
Yeah, I think so. Question is, Can SyDe still make the fast expo work? Or is he going to shift gears and go for the tech again? Sees the blade.
A player's
Okay, that's
forces are
important.
under attack.
That's really important. There's no
Interesting.
scout by Spyro at the moment. We have 5 ghouls.
Oh. Yeah, SyDe sees the grunt coming over. This could be an instant sleep surround. Acolyte is trailing the grunt. This should be a little suspicious for Spiral. He's like, oh, why do you want to know where my grunt is? And yeah, here comes the Dreadlord.
Oh.
Oh,
Is Spyro like
Acolyte.
baiting it and wants to counterplay this? No.
He's dead.
Blade Master can try to pop him out. Must be a reveal soon. Ooh, that's a big circle pit right here. Whoop. Not even denied.
Spiral is so good at slightly opening up those surrounds so they don't get popped out.
That was
I'm
SyDe,
not sure
you
if
mean?
I've seen anyone, anyone else do it so well.
Yeah, just opening up a little bit, so if the Blade Master joins the pit, then both are trapped. Speaking of trapped, surround. He has one more, right? I'm not willing to commit it, though.
If SyDe gets the Ogre Camp, by the way, that's level 2 for him thanks to the Grunt kill. But no fast expansion, it's the tech for SyDe instead.
Okay, and then always the question how to follow that up, how to play him one base.
One skeleton also was sent to cancel healing, forced the Windwalk early, so the Windwalk now doesn't last much longer anymore.
And the backstab, yeah, didn't really help. If he gets a... Oh, okay, invest another one, but
Wait, he's dead.
why
Spiral?
would you go for that?
Oh, dude. If SyDe all chat something now, he's gonna be super tilted.
Yep.
But SyDe, not normally the guy to do this.
No, he's a Superman guy. I mean, in game
Spiral
one,
has a lot of time to say something now.
one grunt dead, one blade dead. And the
Oh.
game is 4 minutes 20 old.
How could you be so greedy, though, man?
We oftentimes
That's
make like
crazy.
arguments like, is it worth it to let him die for a TP or something? An item is not worth it. Not at all. It's a level 2.25 Dreadlord.
And now this is the easiest expansion ever.
Yeah.
Yikers, Spiral.
Under attack.
Undead with the Night Elf strat, teching and expanding at the same time.
And about to be level 3 Dreadlord.
Yeah. That's a lot of poison damage here. But okay. This is real how bad this opening is. Not enough energy.
Hoo!
Sandman just got some more powder.
Lumber's really low though for SyDe. This is the one non-perfect thing for him so far this game. Can't get everything on tier 2 that he wants. He can go for a second hero though, and that should be the DK once again. That is coming. The Dreadlord first plays. Hell yeah. He's going carrion this time, right?
That's absolutely correct, Remo. As we don't see an aura.
Peon Scout at least confirmed the expo. Was to be expected, of course.
A town is under siege.
Double bestiary.
Smells like wyvern. Or the super
Also-
lame raiders?
Also seen by the skeletons. Very important scout by SyDe.
Raiders. Okay. Dude, SyDe is so smooth with the Dreadlord. How he moves from one camp to the next and scouts well the entire time. DK is out as well. Everything just lines up.
He does need some fiends though, doesn't he? Not going into any of those just yet. Oh, Skeleton Scout at the expo looking for the counter expansion. Guess what? There's a peon there.
Forces are under
Did he see it?
It's nighttime.
I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe he confirms it with an illusion. Just found a wand. And scouts.
Lots of
them.
skeleton scouts everywhere.
Just make sure. He really wants this lower bracket semifinal.
Oh, Blade Master. That's a big find for him right here. Seeing the ghouls in transit who are trying to cancel the expansion.
Gargs.
How many raiders does he have?
At least,
One.
okay, one Garg.
Player's forces are under
I think it's
attack.
just a fake. Hex comes in. Not enough though. There should be. Oh, did he hex the DKs out of range? Is the TP out?
If you TP back and a friendly coil is on the way towards you, does it disjoint the healing?
Oh, this question will be at Rocket Beans next week, dude.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think it should. I think it should.
We have a bad rider. And he,
Oh, the blade! Looking for the kill on the Dreadlord. There's no narrow tower here.
oh, we can't allow him to go to the shop. He needs a potion like ASAP. Sleeps him. Potion. Safe.
Well, with the sleep, I guess you have good means to control this blade.
Can he still go for it? He has a lot more windwalks.
It's also 3 more sleeps, though.
A town is under siege.
He's
A
fine.
player's forces
One
are
skeleton
under
harassing here.
Oh. Blade Master. Backside.
Dangerous game. Expo should be safe for side, and we really go into this guard play again. Question now, will he transition into Necros again?
Yeah. I guess the Garg are just against the Windriders? Potential Windriders?
A player's forces
I think
are
he
under
just
attack.
played the Gargs because he likes them.
He only has 1 Garg. Cancel the others.
Ah, he canceled the others. Okay, then he had this like way early. Then it's a Bad Rider bait.
1 Bad Rider here is scouting. The Expo is finished for Spiral. However, Side's tier 3 is coming in quickly. Ghoul attack upgrades.
Player's forces are under attack.
With the
And no TC anywhere in sight to stomp these
Yeah.
ghouls.
So attack upgrades would go very well with the Vamp Aura, but this time we have Carrion Swarm. We haven't seen this once. Coil arrives. And the DK is trapped there as well. As TP out, damage shouldn't be enough to kill this DK. 3 armor. Spiral also a little unlucky.
But now tier 3 finishes. That means Orb, Frenzy Ghouls, and most likely a Lich.
Waiting for the resources, but that will take some time.
A player's
Its side is
forces
just
are under
playing
attack.
mass ghouls.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It
you
makes-
enjoyed this.
Yeah, dude, I've been doing a lot of Undead Mirror.
Okay, we have
Against
Torrent.
level 3 TC, that's a complete disaster. We don't even have level 1 TC.
We don't even have tier 3 yet.
True.
On the way.
Oh, Spiral going for a Shredder. Getting ready for the late game. But there could be a push coming in way soon. Oh, look at the ghouls, bro. Oh, that's a lot of ghouls.
Here we go. The side special. Dreadlord, DK, myriads of ghouls. Bad Rider tries to see this. But this has to be a TP, right? Otherwise, this is just wrecked. Ghouls are very good against buildings, by the way. Decent position. How to engage into this? Okay, trying with hero focus. Oh, this is so fast. Deconstruction side to your service. Remo, did you drop or are you just speechless? Oh, I think he really dropped. Holy macaroni. He completely wiped out this Great Hall in seconds. And now Spyro needs a solution. He's supply stuck at 54. His heroes are a little underwhelming. Tiny Great Hall.
A player's forces are under attack.
And all the ghouls are so healthy again. Can attack the Drake with the heroes, I guess, but Spyro expects him here. He's pretty quick with the Unholy Aura. Oh. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, level 4, and Vamp Aura. This is so much more sustain. And of course, sleep. A sleep a day keeps the Blade Master away. Now this is more than just one sleep a day, of course. Purges the Hex, dodges the crit with an Invul. Not sure if I saw that coming. Remo, are you back?
I'm back. Frenzy Ghouls are in.
Yo.
To the main.
Frenzy Ghouls are pretty powerful. We just saw at the bottom right when the expansion got killed. And
3-1 upgrade.
yes. Okay, he has to TP out now as the focus fire was too hard. But more ghouls at the new Great Hall.
Mass Frenzy Ghouls. I love it. And they force a response over there. Running away.
Player's forces are under attack.
Legion Doom are pretty good against this, to be honest.
Yeah. And then CH in general, like, the distance is not too big. You have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But in general, it's okay.
I'd like to see some worms again.
He already has the pit. But it's statues.
That's a lot of Frenzy Ghouls.
It's kind of crazy how Spiral is at this position after losing a Grunt and a Blade Master in the early game. I mean, of course, SyDe is like semi-trolling. I mean, it's a SyDe special, so he knows that it works, but it's not a standard strategy at all.
This is going to be really tough to hold. I think if SyDe just commits in with his full army, this could be really strong.
Question is how much he's going to lose. 63 supply.
Yeah.
Spirit Link. I mean, if he just right-clicks, this thing falls. Like, no question.
Oh, Nova Carrion. Big AoE damage.
It's just level 1 Vamp Aura. Maybe it's not enough, but the first destroyers are as well. That's so good against the Spirit Link. And the Nova hits nicely as well. Blade Master takes care, but so is the coil.
Lich might be falling, but the army for Spiral dropping quickly down to less than 50 supply. Now Kodo dying as well. The Lich did fall, yes, but Spiral at 37. His Shadow's being hunted down and he dies to the coil. That is almost nothing left now. Only the Blade Master by himself. But he has no mana anymore, low on HP. GG is called, and the Frenzy Ghouls do it again.
Did Spiral just lose 40 supply in like 30 seconds?
Frenzy Ghouls, Carrion Swarm, Nova. Hell yeah!
How they wreck. Yeah, this is hard to play against without a TC. Without AoE. Yeah. Without anything. Jesus.
I think the mistake is playing Shadow second. I think you need to play TC second. And get his levels up quickly. Because you should have a lot of time before you're getting attacked. You know there won't be a scary attack until he has tier 3 with Frenzy.
I'm just baffled how fast this demolition was.
3-1 upgraded Frenzy Ghouls, dude. Hell yeah.
Like, you didn't see the first push, but he had the perfect position and it wasn't that many Frenzy Ghouls, but still a lot. Bless you. And it was the perfect concave on the right-hand side of the Great Hall, and, like, Spiral had no chance to reach. It was just, there was no chance to somehow touch him. That was impressive. Would you think that spike barricades are good against this?
Yeah, I was wondering the same.
Like, you can easily forget that they're kind of useful now, since they got buffed.
Yeah. It should be really good, actually, against ghouls.
In theory, yeah.
Oh, well.
This is like side games.
Dude, Side is such a treat to watch,
Yeah.
always. A wonderful Frenchman.
Yeah.
Who you should all follow on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/side_. On his way now to make it to the top 4.
Thank you, Nycool, for the 34-month resub. High five back, my man. And yeah, last refuge is match points for him. Hitman already eliminated. Neutron insuperable. Spiral could follow with just one more lost map. Or will he force the decider past 11 p.m.?
He's going for the Crypt into Altar build, so not Crypt Ziggurat Altar. So it's going to be a little less gold early on. With this build, you delay the 5th Acolyte for a little while. So, doesn't have to be Dreadlord necessarily. Could still be a DK Ghoul opening. Could not be a fast expansion. And Spiral, what's he doing? This map has always been known to be a pretty poor Farseer map. Not really good to creep with wolves. Camps are all heavy armor. Blade Master and Triple Hero normally the go-to, but the Blade Master first for Spiral hasn't been working out so well.
Not really. He wanted to throw a curveball on map number 3. Will he do it again on 4? No, Blade Master again. 3 out of 4 Blade Master games. Well, if this doesn't work, he has one guy to blame, and we have a Dreadlord on side.
Yeah, this is very specific against Side. If Spiral was playing against standard play, either Tet Fiend build or Fast Fiend build, he would be playing the Farseer. But he's expecting, once again, the Dreadlord Ghouls. And you know, normally, Blade Master's big strength is he doesn't get surrounded early on, he doesn't die, he can even pop out his allied grunts. But unfortunately, he has had a habit of dying, him and his grunts in the early game.
And we have Murlocs on this map.
We do. And trappers.
Trappers.
Lots of trappers. It's a ton of trappers, actually, now that you say it. At the green, at the high priest, at the natural, at the merchant. There's trappers everywhere.
Trap City.
A player's forces
Can
are
easily fall into a trap. So, let's see if Spiral takes it a little more conservative, a little slower. Or if he does it again. Acolyte scouts this. Knows what's up, tech in the works. This looks very standard so far.
Side is going to the expo. Sold the altar, trying to get more resources that way. Sold the TP as well. And starts off the creep. Needs to go for a Ziggurat instantly. Does so. Has the dust against the blade, of course.
under attack.
He is not going to be using it for the first 2 creeps, but for the Ogre Magi. And this should be an easy last hit here.
I think so too.
Master, what can you do?
He can reveal sleep and then click it. That's how it works.
Side splitting up his forces, I like that. Threatening us around on the grunt already, even without a sleep. More damage on the blade. Okay, Ziggurat is cancelled. Perhaps shouldn't have set it up right next to the blade. Surround sticks, but he can pop him out. Oh my god, but Side so quick with the air holes in that surround.
Has to invest a speed scroll now as well to get this grunt out. So it does cost a little bit. Oh, moves it back in. There's another sleep soon.
Oh, the grunt almost surrounded. Gets surrounded even without a sleep.
But by skeletons and acolytes, this might not work in the end. What's the duration? Oh, this one opens up in a bit. And I think it can get it anyway. Oh, okay. Close the surround again. Man, Side is really good.
Blade Master. This is a good delay, though. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, the grunt died. The Dreadlord's level 2. But I think it's a good early. Maybe. For Spiral.
Can't you just click it down before the towers are up? With Wyvern?
No.
You sure?
I mean, he doesn't even have the bestiary coming up yet. Ah, you mean when the Haunted Goldmine is standing already?
Yeah. Like, wait. Yeah.
No, Blade Master.
2 mana. But no reveal anymore. I mean, it's so far until tier 2. So far until any kind of anti-air. Thank you 4K4 for the 2-month resub and Crib for the 100 bits.
A player's forces are under attack.
Like, what's he supposed to do against fast Wyvern?
You could always have Spirit Towers coming up in the main and the expo. And if Wind Riders are at the expansion, like, it takes a lot of Wind Riders to out-damage repair. We have a lot coming up, as well as tier 3 for Spiral and a War Mill.
Bloodlusted
That's very
Kodos, let's
unusual.
go.
Bloodlusted. Well, Bloodlusted Headhunters, and only so far. We don't have any bestiary yet.
Yeah, the Destroyer transition always took forever.
Wait, is his answer against these ghouls Lightning Shield? I mean, Stomp Lightning Shield is pretty damn amazing against ghouls. Oh, and by the way, side creeps the Merc Camp and gets the Berserker, so that's one way of dealing with Wind Riders potentially.
That is true. Yeah, Lightning Shield could be nice, right? Like, you do have grunts anyway. Grunts are always
Player's
decent
forces are under attack.
and cost efficient. It's a Witch Doctor first into Shaman. Spiral plays Shaman versus Undead. Okay.
I like that he's taking quick to tier 3 for the TC. I think the TC is the key. And I think you should have gone TC second rather than third. But most important, I guess, that he gets TC sooner or later. But now, Spiral fully mining off of 2 bases. New Necro at the expansion. We have a second Crypt and a Graveyard coming up in the main. And tier 2 for Side.
We have triple Crypt. 2 in the main.
Hell yeah, dude. Frenzy, let's go.
1 at the expansion. Yeah, with the Graveyard. This time we will have a Witch Doctor on the field, and he will see them coming. And we will have Lightning Shield, and he has tier 3 ready. So if he sees it, he could go for Spike Barricade.
I wonder if Incinerator is watching right now. You know, he was talking a lot in the town hall meeting about how Undead need to be willing to experiment and go off meta, basically.
Do we have Quad Crypt?
If he's watching, he's like, yes! Vindicated!
It's like... What?
That's a lot of food production.
That's probably a record.
A player's forces are under
That's
attack.
true. Have we ever seen quad production buildings if we exclude Ancient of War?
Well, I guess there was a romantic game with workshops. I'm 100% sure there was. And Moon with lores or winds or something, for sure there was. But an undead? He will be... Like, he's at 1,000 gold already. He's gonna rush upkeep in no time.
Player's forces are under attack.
TC coming out now for Spiral. But only gonna be level 1 here for quite a while. Side going with the Mercs, going into upkeep really fast. Wait,
Mercs.
he's going for a push before Frenzy. He's not waiting for tier 3.
He's not even attacking to tier 3, right?
Not yet. He should, though.
The
Side,
ward
come on.
sees it. This is such a great ward.
He's not going for the run by, splitting forces into main and expansion. He's bringing them all together. Wow. Side is not teching. Oh, he didn't get the Altar of Darkness. He forgot that he can't go tier 3 without Altar.
Player's forces are under
Oh,
attack.
ouch, that hurts.
Yep.
Oh, ouch, that hurts. This is pretty much do or game 5. Oh no, what a disaster.
How hard is it to reach this heal ward? Oh, okay, never mind. Not so hard. Berserker.
Yeah. The only ranged unit in this entire army. Okay.
Are tier 2 ghouls gonna win a game?
It's clobbering time, boys. The DPS, not nearly as crazy as with Frenzy, but we do have Vamp Aura. And where, like, what are you supposed to do? There's no lightning shield.
Where's the spike barricades?
Nowhere to be seen. He's trying to repair, but these poor peons, man, they're just suicide. SyDe is still at 64 supply. Spyro's supply stuck. He has no single shaman out. He just went for the upgrade, but he has no shaman.
Yeah, I think Headhunter really is not the unit you want against this.
No. Oh my god. Everything's about to die. Everything.
Dude.
Everything.
It's a good stomp.
Yeah, it's a very good stomp, but... Oh,
lightning shield!
Lightning shield! That combo is sweet. But it's also good.
Oh, that's so much damage.
It's also good.
Oh my god.
Lifesteal. Oh, a kingdom for a heal scroll now. Man, that...
He has bloodlust as well.
That combo saved his tournament life right here.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Getting more and more Gargs, by the way.
Spyro can go for a new Tiny, which he definitely needs.
He's stuck at 40 supply.
Player's forces
SyDe
are
is
under
teching
attack.
now. He's back to 50 as well. He lost 20 supply.
Yeah, he's gonna lose more. Look at this Blade Master.
Oh, ouch. Oh, he's hungry.
Wait, did he not go for level 2 woodwork?
He did.
Okay. Yeah, that's more kills. Boom!
Yikers!
But Frenzy is still, you know, not even ready yet.
Oh.
And we're gonna have a DK coming in as well. There's gonna be Coil soon, there's gonna be Aura soon. Spiral is not out of the woods yet.
No, I mean, it's Tiny Great Hall time now. Then he can go up to 50 again. I'm not too sure how many peons he saved. A TC level 3 and possibly spike barricades. And more lightning shield. Dude, this lightning shield was sick!
Was pretty good. Pretty good. He needs TC3 though. Needs TC3 ASAP. Oh, he's still got Bloodlust on autocast. That's not what you want during creeping, my friend. Oh, what are you doing?
Rah, rah, rah.
Rah, rah, rah.
Thank you, Pooney, for the 6-month resub. B2W, yikes, indeed. Temple
Here
of the
comes
Damned.
DK.
Remo,
Lols, he's transitioning.
do we get frenzy, unholy frenzy ghouls?
I only frenzy ghoul.
Frenzy
Wouldn't
squared?
have a mass ghoul push been much better?
I think it's like SyDe is not about better. It's about
Oh my god, Spiral finds the Catgus pipe
yep, that's very good.
with Shaman and Triple Hero.
That's pretty much unlimited bloodlust.
That's insanely good.
Remo. Necromancer adept training. Unholy frenzy ghouls. Dude, I'm getting a little giggly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Frenzy upgrade coming as well. Ghoul Frenzy, that is.
With 7 production buildings, by the way. Okay.
TC is level 3 though. That's a very big deal. Blade about to be level 4 also.
Shadowhunter has a lot of mana. Zeppelin threatening a drop. And SyDe's just moving back. No wagon yet. He's playing this without wagons, right? It's just Unholy Frenzy.
No, wagons are coming in the slaughterhouse.
Alright, cues it now.
A player's forces are under attack.
I've never seen this before. I've no idea how this game will go.
Dreadlock's about to be 5. What's his skill build?
His skill build is sleep and aura.
Oh, then he definitely needs to retrain. He needs to retrain to carry.
Sleep is very good on the TC, but only for so long. And if you have like 10 units that can attack you, then it helps. Inaris, thank you for the sub. Osterhasse, 20 euros. Love your casting. Thank you so much for reviving Warcraft 3. Don't get discouraged by Reforged. It's hard, but things like this help a lot. Thank you. Heal Scroll, Invo Potion, Katga's Pipe. Tome of Retraining. Remo, you are making the shots here. Please. We get cripple as well.
Wait, there's a sapper somewhere, right? Yes, there is.
What?
Not enough to bomb the expo, though. Oh, and definitely seen by the sentry ward.
Can he intercept them? Blade Master's on the way. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the blade! Oh, he's getting blocked by the DK. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Slight mistake there by side, not sleeping the Blade Master who was running in.
Hex. Trying to get a connection with the TEC to stop him even further. There's no TP. There is whatsoever one of the wind and an invo potion. And the TP is on the Dreadlord, so swap.
Okay. Here come the ghouls. Here come the necros. Here comes everything. This is always my nightmare scenario where I have to use more than 3 control groups. I don't even know what I would do. I'd be completely lost.
There's so much stuff.
And the walker transition isn't ready. We have a depth training coming in now, but not even... Oh, one walker out on the field. One single one.
But he has to fight here now. He's trying to get up to the high ground. There's no dispel for side. Level 5 on the Dreadlord. 1 heal scroll, lightning shield, carrion swarm. So much is happening. Stomp and lightning shield of the TC.
Rah, rah, rah. Everywhere, but also skeletons coming up everywhere. Who is this better for? I have no idea.
This TC.
Perfect stomp.
Oh my god. Cripple on the blade, by the way. One of the wind was absolutely necessary. What do you do against all of this AoE? I guess casting more units. The TC is about to drop.
Oh, can he save himself? No. He has a heal scroll still. Maybe a heal wave. Heal wave. No.
Oh. And now what?
Everything's about to drop really low over here. Spiritling coming in. Invo potions being triggered everywhere. The
Shadowhunter. Everything. Oh my god. Quick. Everything is orange. Does he have a single ghoul left? No, right? Oh, the blade! The DK! The blade kills the DK now. It's level 5. And look how fast he is! This game is so surreal. This invul is about to end. Oh no, this Dreadlord is falling. Almost.
He's gonna get him if he wants. With the Blade Master. He's getting crippled though.
Oh no.
But side is down to 43 supply.
Yeah, but he's expanding on the high ground. And he has 1,000,000 skeletons.
Lots of them are gonna run out still. So he needs level 6 on the Dreadlord. He's kind of close.
This didn't work.
A little.
Okay, the Watch Awards see this. It has to be cancelled. Oh boy, that statue needs to work overtime now. More ghouls.
This catgut pipe has been so ridiculously good. This item is Omega busted, especially in this game.
I would die to see another approach like this, and then we get Blade Storm into all the skeletons. That would be such a dream. We get Witch Doctor Master Training.
Hell yeah.
Still no spiked barricades, by the way. He simply forgets that they are good again, or like for the first time good, or decent, or not useless.
They're pretty good, honestly, nowadays.
So
hero level's big problem for side. Still, yeah. DK only level 2.
Yeah. And he sees him coming, these Watch Awards, these Witch Doctors, just like TM, so good.
10-minute sentry wards. Sounds good.
He has a shade with him now to get rid of them, but of course it's too late.
But this is the fight starting off with a Blade Master level 5.
66 versus 68 supply. How do you engage into this fight? Disease Cloud first.
I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure.
We have a destroyer.
Okay, there we go. Skeletons, 1 or 2 being summoned. Oh, we have walkers.
Oh, they have the upgrade now. They do have
Adept.
the upgrade now. It's
and Master's coming.
Did only 1 though, right? No, 2, 3. Oh, okay, I'm blind. Ghouls are trying to take care of this. Carrion Swarm rocks through the ranged army. I guess the Blade Master's getting... Oh, that stomp was good. The Blade Master's getting a lot of experience. The DK again in trouble. Has no item at all out of that fight. I don't think he can deal with the TC. The ghouls are just fodder. They melt. They have no chance.
Oh, Dreadlord getting through the level 6, and now he has the ultimate.
Oh no, that might change everything. Drop the base.
An Infernal in the middle of everything.
I don't know.
Can it be sniped? Can it be killed?
The TC is
The
dead.
TC!
The Carrion Swarm, the Blade Master, everything, the Coil, the Necros, the kill.
What the hell? GG!
The ultimate madness.
How amazing is SyDe?
Spiral killed 120 units.
But there were 200 more.
There were 200 more.
That's so crazy.
What? That this works is so nuts.
Wow.
I'm so beyond baffled. I've never seen this
Even
in 11.
Even Hawk in chat saying Keck. Who's playing him next in the losers round 3? I mean,
I'm casting for 12 years. I have never seen anything like this in a one-on-one before. Never, ever. If anything comes close to this ever again, I'm the happiest man in the world. SyDe is God.
that was amazing. 4 crypts into Necro Wagon transition. And the cherry on top to finish it off, the Infernal.
That had everything. That had everything. How do you top this game?
Well, it's going to be up to SyDe to do another crazy one like that against Hawk.
A little mad that I didn't see the Unholy Frenzy ghouls. I think he forgot to cast that. But
No Unholy Frenzy at all was used, right?
no. That's a shame. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, Spiral had no solution after this. Whew, we are in for the treat going into week 2 of the HeroesHearth Invitational. That will happen next week, not this week. Oh, that was just insane. Do we have the play days on Liquipedia? Not really. So I think...
But Rekram has posted it in Discord. It's going to be March 6th and March 7th.
Sweet. So next Friday and Saturday. Actually, I'm not too sure who's in charge of casting, but you will figure this out. And we will, of course, keep you up to date as this format so far was amazing. Here, bracket. Here we go. The bracket. Foggy and Cash in the winner bracket final. SyDe versus Hawk in the lower bracket final. That's our 4 remaining players. We said goodbye to Neutron, Insub, Spiral, and today Hitman. So $100 for them. $200 for all the remaining players. Super big congrats to SyDe, who makes one of the best performances of his entire career in style. Unbelievable. And now he's up against the 3 European juggernauts. This is a golden star replay for sure.
Imagine if he wins this whole thing with the Dreadlord Frenzy goals, dude. How amazing would that be?
Dude. It's not.
And why not? Why not, SyDe? You have made a lot of fans today. Even more than you already had. Amazing. Just amazing.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure. This was 6 hours of Warcraft with some unbelievable games in front of 3,500 viewers. I hope you had a lot of fun. Yes, of course, there was a little bit of an issue in between, but SyDe just made up for it. Shout out to everyone. See you soon.